Hey guys, I have a leak for you today. Let's get started. 9to5 Mac found references to the True Depth camera on macOS Big Sur, which suggests Apple is working to bring facial recognition to its computers. 9to5 Mac was able to find a new extension on macOS Big Sur Beta 3 with codes intended to support Pearl camera. You may not remember, but this is the internal code name Apple uses for the True Depth camera and FaceID, which was first revealed with the iPhone X leaks in 2017. Code such as face detect and bio capture found within this extension confirms that Apple is preparing macOS to operate with FaceID, as these codes are similar to those used by iOS. 9to5 Mac investigated, and this FaceID extension was clearly built for macOS, and it's not some remnant code from Catalyst technology. However, the implementation is still in the early stages, so it might take some time before Apple announces a new Mac model with the True Depth camera to support Face ID. Only the MacBook Air and MacBook Pro currently feature biometric authentication through Touch ID integrated into the keyboard. Having Face ID on the Mac would bring even more convenience to unlocking the computer, and it would also fit perfectly on iMac, which doesn't have a built-in keyboard. As Touch ID depends on the T2 security chip, it would be impractical for Apple to add it to a separate wireless keyboard. Another important aspect is the neural engine, which is part of the A-series processor since the introduction of the A11 Bionic chip. This neural technology is fundamental to the way Face ID works, as it analyzes the details of the user's face through machine learning models in just a fraction of a second, but no Mac has included neural engine so far. This will change this year with the transition from Intel processors to Apple Silicon chips on the Mac, as Apple itself has confirmed that Macs running with AppleSocs will have the same neural engine as iPhone and iPad. That might be the main reason Apple hasn't yet introduced a Mac with Face ID. There is still no further details about how Face ID will work on the Mac, but presumably, it will operate in the same way as on iPhone and iPad. In addition to Face ID, the True Depth camera also enables features like animated memoji and better integration with augmented reality apps. With the first Apple Silicon Mac coming later this year, users will also be able to run any iOS app on macOS, which is certainly one more reason to have the True Depth camera on Macs. That's all the news I have for you today. Do you want Face ID on the Mac? For more Apple content, subscribe and enable notifications. See you in the next one.